Welcome to this section about how e-commerce works. Let's start with a bit of history. For centuries, commerce has been conducted in the traditional way, with physical stores, products you can touch, and cash for transactions. But with the advent of the internet and its rapid growth, a new form of commerce was born: e-commerce. This form of commerce is conducted over the internet, offering greater convenience and speed for both buyers and sellers. This switch from traditional commerce to e-commerce didn't happen overnight, and it wasn't as simple as creating a website and listing products. It required a well-organized system and process that could handle thousands or even millions of transactions per day, secure financial information, manage inventory, and more. To better understand how e-commerce works, let's take a look at the main components of the e-commerce process. These components can be divided into two key areas: the front end and the back end. Imagine the front end as the storefront in the physical world. It's where customers see products displayed, where they interact with the store, and finally decide what they want to purchase. The back end, on the other hand, is like the stockroom, the cashier, and the manager's office all rolled into one. It's where all the data about the products, orders, and customers is managed. It's also where important operations like payment processing take place. Now let's dive deeper into these components. The first one is the e-commerce website, also known as the digital storefront. This is where customers interact with your business online. Here, customers can browse through various products, read detailed descriptions, view high-quality images, add products to their shopping cart, and finally make a purchase. Just like a physical store, the layout and design of an e-commerce website can greatly impact a customer's shopping experience. Therefore, businesses often invest a lot of resources into creating a user-friendly and attractive e-commerce website. Platforms like Shopify and WordPress are commonly used for this purpose because they offer extensive customization options and are relatively easy to use. The second component is e-commerce software. This is essentially the engine that powers the e-commerce business. It handles important operations like managing inventory, processing orders, storing customer information, and more. Think of e-commerce software as the control center of your online store, keeping track of every item, every transaction, and every customer. Some popular e-commerce software includes Shopify, Magento, WooCommerce, and BigCommerce. These platforms come with a wide array of features designed to streamline and automate the various tasks involved in running an online store. Having understood the main components of an e-commerce system, it's time to delve into the order-purchase procedure. This is where we see the front end and back end working in tandem to deliver a smooth and efficient shopping experience for the customer. This process can be broadly divided into 4 steps: placing an order, making a payment, handling shipment, and finally delivery. Let's explore each of these steps in more detail. The first step is placing an order. During this stage, the customer selects a product and adds it to their shopping cart. When they're ready to make the purchase, their device sends a request to the store's server. The server then forwards this request to the order processing system. This system checks the product's availability in the warehouse and, if available, proceeds with the order. Next, the store initiates the payment process. This involves securely handling the customer's financial information and communicating with the bank or credit card company to get approval for the transaction. This process is usually instantaneous, allowing the customer to complete their purchase without any waiting time. Once the payment is approved, The next step is handling shipment. This is where the back end really kicks in. The order details are sent to the warehouse where the product is located. Here, staff members prepare and pack the product for shipment, ensuring that it will arrive at the customer's address in perfect condition. After the product is dispatched from the warehouse, a notification is sent to the customer, often with a tracking number that allows them to monitor the delivery progress. The final step is delivery. This involves the logistics department, usually a third-party courier service, that delivers the product to the customer's address. The courier will often require a signature from the customer confirming receipt of the product. After the delivery is confirmed, the customer is sent an email to confirm the successful delivery of the product. This completes the e-commerce transaction. It's important to note that while this process is typical for physical products, digital products, such as ebooks, software licenses, or music, follow a slightly different procedure. The key distinction is that there's no physical fulfillment involved. Instead, these digital products are delivered electronically, either through direct download links or access to online platforms. Regardless of whether the product is physical or digital, the objective remains the same: to provide a seamless and efficient shopping experience for the customer. And that's the essence of how e-commerce works.